Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Cynthia, also known as Creative Mama of 3, and today is Friday, so another episode of Friday Sews. Friday Sews is where I go through all the items that I made for the week. And usually I try to finish everything by Friday. I don't like to have too many projects left undone. So this week, first, I had to wash some of my fabric for my main make this week. So I had some time. So what I did is I did this pattern here, made pajamas. These are very easy pajamas, but you do need wide fabric. I try to make my husband a pair of pajamas out of a twin size bed sheet. He likes Speed Racer, and I had found a bed sheet, but it wasn't enough fabric to make the pants. So hopefully next week I will make him shorts. I did ask him if shorts would be okay, and he said yes. But I did have enough fabric to make my daughter a pair of pajama pants. She loves penguins, and I got this fabric. It is a flannel, and it's a sheet. It didn't say what size sheet it was, but it is humongous, so it's probably a king size. And my daughter's a small, extra small, so I could probably still get another pair of pants and probably 2 tops out of that sheet. The sheet was humongous. And these were kind of big on her too. These kind of look really big on camera. So I'm going to pop in a picture of her wearing them. She loves them. And what I did is I did a little cheat, and I could only do it on this pair. I took, you know how like the top sheets always have like a band around? So I used the band that came with the sheet, and I need to probably hand stitch it closed. Here is the opening here. So what I did is that I left enough room for the elastic to go through. This is, I think, 3/4 of an inch elastic, non-roll. So I left that part open. I left, just sewed up a little bit here. You could probably see it on this side here. I sewed up just a little bit here and left the rest open. So then I was able to save on fabric. What I did is this pattern comes with a line that says waistline, and I guess that's where you would fold the top part to create the channel. So I just took that waistline mark and laid it on top, right where it reached the top. And these fit perfectly on her. They're a little roomy, but pajama bottoms are supposed to be roomy. And I made a size small for her, according to her measurements. I had tried to see if I can get one of the kid sizes, because then I could fit more pajama pieces on that fabric, but that was pushing it. So I made that. And then I also made my long-awaited Renaissance dress. I made the top from Ellie and Mac pattern, Be So Bold. I will put a picture of that. I did the top. It's an elasticated neckline that I'm going to put onto my shoulders this way here. And then for the skirt part I made another Love Notions lyric dress skirt. What I did is I added like 13 inches to it. It has a cut line, and I just added and I just graded. I made the dress out of a muslin fabric because I didn't want it to look too expensive, since I'm not going to be royalty, I guess, in the Renaissance thing. I'm just going to be like a common person. So I did the top and the skirt, the underskirt, in a muslin, an unbleached muslin. And then I used for the overdress for the top and for the skirt, I actually used a tablecloth that I repurposed from the thrift store. I think I paid $2 for it, and it was huge. I guess it was probably for a banquet table, because it was really huge. So I had a lot of fabric left. And I'm glad I noticed before I cut, the fabric has lines going down. Now, if I wanted to save fabric, or, not care about the pattern placement, I could have definitely have used only half this tablecloth. And but then the lines would have been sideways, and I didn't think that would look good. So I cut it so that the lines are down. And let me get a piece of that fabric. Okay, so this is the fabric. See, it has some, let me open it up a little bit to give you more See, it has a pattern on it. So I made sure when I cut out my pattern pieces, all of it was going down. And this is, I guess, a little tip in case you don't know about it, or maybe a good advice to somebody out there. This is like very slippery. So what I did is I folded it in half and then I pinned it before I cut it so that it stayed. Because if not, I don't think I would have gotten straight cuts on this fabric. Also, this fabric frays a great deal. So I have a serger, but I don't have it set up. I know I've had it for about 6 years. I got it 6 years ago for Christmas, and it's still in the box. I'm sorry. I know I need to do that, but it frays a great deal. So I had to zigzag all my pieces before I could even do anything with it, and even then it still frayed a great deal. So here, perfect example right here. Yeah. But I really love the way it turned out. The overdress, I pretty much did self-drafted. What I just did is I made a piece that went around my waist and stomach area. I made that piece, and then I just took the measurements of that piece once that was finished, and I did 1.5 times that for the skirt. And I tried to do the gathering stitch where you do a basting stitch and then you pull to gather it to try to make everything even, but for some reason this fabric would not gather. I just couldn't do it. So what I ended up doing is I ended doing like little pin tucks, I guess, or maybe little pleats. Try to do it as evenly spaced as possible, but I think it came out great. My husband helped me with the grommets for the lacing up, and I could not find green string or twine, so I just used tan. I figured it would go well with the dress. I am very pleased with it. And then after I get done with it, my husband's like, "Oh, I guess we have to go to the Renaissance Fair now." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the whole reason why I did this dress." It's like, I thought we had discussed that, but I guess we didn't. So now it's official. We are going to the Renaissance Festival. I'm probably going to be the only one dressed up. We'll see if my girls want to get dressed up and if I could fit that in there. Okay, so that is all I have for what I made this week, which was a lot. It took a lot of effort to make it, a lot of trial and error. I really love the Ellie and Mac patterns, and also naturally my love notions. And just to let you know, I'm not being sponsored by any of them. I just happened to stumble across the Ellie and Mac, and when I saw that elasticated neckline, because I never did that before, and I don't know, I just couldn't think on how I would do that. So I'm glad I found that that pattern. Also, I'm going to let you know what I'm going to be making next week. Hopefully, my plan is to make, I am doing a challenge. It's called Sew Your Birthday or Sew Your Birth Year. Michelle Sews Again. I think she's the one that started. She came up with the idea. So my birth year is in the 70s. So I am going to do a dress inspired by that, and I'm going to use this fabric. I think this screams 70s. It is a top sheet of my daughter's. I think it's a poly cotton blend, and I've been wondering what I could make with it, and I think this would be a perfect chance to do it. Okay, and I'm a little discombobulated today because I got my part on the other side. So, so that will be all for me today. We're going to, after I record this and post it, we are going to the amusement park with my daughters and their friends, and should have a great time. So thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. Please comment and see, let me know about this fabric. If you like it, you think it will be good for a 70-ish sometime dress. And I hope to get that done this week. That is the plan, at least. So please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope wherever you are, the sun is shining and that you are sewing or doing things that bring you joy. Thank you. Have a great day.